Hello YouTube, what's up? So Tuesday 25th November and it's a leg day. So as usual, we'll start with hex squat, then move on to Rdl for hamstring, then leg extension, and then we'll then do lying leg curl, and I'll end with the calf raises. And then if we have time, we'll do some ab exercises. So as usually, we'll start with two walking sets, two warm-up sets, and then two walking sets. So मैं अभी वही सम रैंडम स्ट्रेचिंग से स्टार्ट करूंगा। मैं आज कुछ वीडियोस देखा था फिटनेस कंटेंट से, कुछ इन्फ्लुएंसर्स के, एंड मैंने एक चीज़ नोटिस की कि वो सब एम्फेसाइज करते हैं कि हम डीप स्ट्रेच करें हर एक्सरसाइज में, लाइक डीप स्ट्रेच फॉर ट्राइसेप्स, डीप स्ट्रेच फॉर बाइसेप्स, फॉर क्वाड्स, हैमस्ट्रिंग, चेस्ट, बैक। लाइक बैक के टाइम पे वो पूरा आगे ऐसे जाते हैं, तो क्या वो जरूरी है? आई मीन क्या स्ट्रेच इज रियली नेसेसिटी फॉर ऑल द एक्सरसाइजेस? So basic answer is no. Stretch is not a primary tool to build muscle. I mean, in some exercises, stretch is good, but not in all exercises. Like अगर आप triceps कर रहे हो, biceps कर रहे हो, back कर रहे हो, तो इन तीनों में stretch doesn't have that much benefit. But if you talk about quads, hamstring और chest, then stretch बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है कि अगर आप deep stretch करते हो chest, quads, hamstring में, तो आपको एक फायदा है। अदरवाइज ट्राइसेप्स, बाइसेप्स और बैक में स्ट्रेच का कोई फायदा नहीं है, एंड वी हैव स्टडीज फॉर दैट। So now we'll start with two warm-up sets. अब वार्म अप का मतलब ये नहीं है कि आप 15 से 20 रेप निकाल रहे हो, नहीं। आपने रैंडम स्ट्रेचिंग की, आपने फर्स्ट सेट में 6 से 7 रेप निकाली जो कि 50% वेट हो या 40% वेट हो, उसके बाद आप 75 या 80% वेट से 2 से 3 रेप्स निकालें, दैट्स इट। सो वी आर डन विद आवर वार्म अप सेट्स, we'll move on to working set now. As I was talking about stretch, is stretch really important in any exercise or in any movement? So when you do triceps, like overhead triceps for example, now if you go that deep, it won't give you any benefit at all. Might be there's some benefit, but it's minuscule, like it won't be that much of a benefit, so you don't have to do it. Like it can put your elbow, your shoulder in unnecessary stretch, and you can get an injury. Same goes for back. You don't have to go all the way here. You can just allow your legs to move in its natural position. You don't have to stretch it unnecessarily to all the way. अब इतना स्ट्रेच किस चीज में, आई मीन कि कौन सी एक्सरसाइज में बेटर है, कौन सी में नहीं? तो क्वाड्स, इफ यू go really deep in squat, that's really good, and if you really have deep stretch in your hamstring, that's really good. I mean it's beneficial. So quads, hamstring, इनमें अगर आप स्ट्रेच लेते हो, दैट्स रियली बेनिफिशियल फॉर यू, बट इन ट्राइसेप्स, बाइसेप्स, बिकॉज you can get injury in triceps, biceps, so it isn't necessary, and same goes for back. So now we'll move on to our first working set. Now last time just like we missed a session before this, and before that we got 7 reps with the 90 kgs, so I hope we'll get hit this time. Oh. Oh. So in the middle of the set, I was thinking of something else, and my पाँव slip हो गए थे. I got injured. Oh, thank God. So second set, second working set, and I think in the last leg session, we got 4 to 5 reps in the second set with the 90 kgs. So I hope we'll get more. I just have to be careful about my feet placement. Last time भी slip हो गए थे. So after we are done with hack squat, now we are moving to Smith machine RDL for hamstrings. So second warm up set for the RDL. Now you must have heard about RDL, SLDL, and deadlift. So what is the difference between them? First of all, deadlift. Uh, Majorly people do deadlift for the back. I mean, they say it's for lower back, but your glutes, your hamstring, and your lower back all contribute to the deadlift. Now we talk about SLDL. That means stiff leg deadlift. Now in the stiff leg deadlift, you don't bend your legs, and in the RDL, you bend your leg but to a minimal position where you can feel the stretch in your glutes and hamstring. So I hope now the difference will be clear. So we do RDL for glutes and hamstring, but SLDL is mostly focused on hamstring. I mean, you don't bend your knees, so all you have your stretch on hamstring. So SLDL is mostly focused on hamstring. Now, why we are doing RDL instead of SLDL? Because we want to include our glutes too. So after 2 warm-up sets, we'll be moving on to our main working set with 100 kgs. So this will be our first working set. Now last time, before our previous leg session, we dropped 100 calories and increased our cardio. So we were little out of energy, and that's why we couldn't replicate the performance we did in the earlier session. Instead of 7, we got only 6 reps. But now we are adapted to that calories and that routine. So I hope we'll get more. We got 7. I think that's good. So we are already done with our hamstring, and now we are going to hip press. And we are not doing any warm-up set for that because, as I said earlier, in RDL, our glutes also getting gassed. So with the 90 kgs, we got 6 reps earlier in last session. So now we'll try for 7 or 8. So now fourth exercise of the day and second movement for the quads. Now why don't I do leg press and instead I do leg extension? Well, to be honest, I've read about this. While doing leg extension, you can hit all the parts of the quads. Like I don't know if there are 3 or 4 parts, but I think it's 3. So you can hit all the 3 parts. So that's why I love doing leg extension. So we'll do the same single leg. Oh, it's become so heavy. I don't know why. Oh, so now tying leg curls and this is the fifth movement and second movement for the hamstring. We won't take any warm-up sets for that. Let's start. Sure. Now last movement for the fifth for calf raises. We'll take one warm-up set, then we'll go on to work set.